Hello, and welcome to their Dokkan battle video. So it seems they dropped like a little video for us last night, probably while I was knocked out. But what you are looking at right now is basically a new game mode that is coming to Dokkan. It's a very interesting mode where basically what happens is we have some translations here, but it's like what happens is you go into the mode, right, and you can challenge different, like, it seems that you're doing like a score thing where you're like picking challenges to make a certain stage more or less difficult based on just like random like things, like clear with like a certain category, or clear with a monotype, or clear without items, stuff like that, which will make the gimmick of whatever stage you're fighting like more or less difficult. And the whole point of the event is basically to collect points to get burst tokens that you're allowed to trade for in-game music. So basically you go into an event, you make it harder by choosing whatever things that you want to do, and then you collect these little tokens. I believe there's a symbol for it. I just can't, I don't know, I haven't pulled it up. Let me see. I think Air Dokkan might have tweeted out a picture of like the actual coin. Yeah, so we have in the home screen, you get this little burst menu where like you can go in there and go ahead and do that. And here's the video, by the way. Like, it's like a full 9.5 minute video where he's just talking about it. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a screenshot in here. Where did it go? Where did you go? Come on, oh Matsu-san. Where's the token at? Was it after the fight that he did? Okay, here we go. So basically, yeah, this is what it is. This is the menu. You have like the selections where you go into the fight before you go in, and this makes it harder. There is a limit on what you can actually do. Some things are ranging from increasing the enemy's attack and defense and HP, to making you use certain types of characters. Like this, I believe, says use a full power team in order to beat the stage, and you get more points. And then basically, the more points you get, the more of these tokens that you can get, and basically trade them for in-game music. I don't know why we're doing this. I mean, like, it's interesting. I'm sure there's going to be some hard fights in there when you rank up all the challenges, but it's not something that I was really expecting us to see, because I don't believe they've even like ever mentioned something like this before, where it's basically I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's basically like an extra little mini game where you're doing this stuff in order to I already have it over here, in order to get just songs, just listen to songs. It's like literally like a gallery where you are able to listen to whatever Dokkan songs that you're able to pick up from the burst coins. I don't know any like all the songs that are included. I don't know if it's going to be like all the the active skill OSTs or stuff like that. This guy wants that copyrighted music that was playing during the middle cooler theme to come back. Like, it's a very intriguing thing. But yeah, so it seems, hold on, let's see, they will release background music in order. So which I think, I don't know how often they're gonna drop background music in the game, but this is like like, because this guy says where is it, released in order. Yeah, so we're gonna get S tier Super Vegeta's OST in 2029. I doubt it's gonna be that long before we get like most of the units like OSTs. Like, I could see us definitely getting them a lot sooner than later. Because this seems like a mode that they're going to update frequently in order to give us a bunch of these songs. But like, it's really, oh yeah, see, like one of the things, one of the gimmicks makes you weaker but the enemy stronger. Yeah, like there's definitely some interesting stuff. I don't know, the event changes periodically, just like virtual battlefield. Okay, can challenge themselves and that they will try to beat their own scores. The mode will be like, this seems like a very interesting way to do like a PvP kind of thing. What I thought would be cool, right, is, I guess this is like, it kind of involves the PvP aspect of what people are missing in Dokkan, where people are like, oh, at least this game has PvP, you know, that kind of argument. I think what they should do that would make it like a really interesting mode that wouldn't be all that like pay to win, is make basically a tower defense game, like kind of like Bloons TD Battle. So, and then you may be like, but oh, wouldn't the units be dependent on what you summon? Kind of. I think they should just use like the assets of whatever, like of like the same characters, right? Where you would place down, like say a Bardock or something, because Bardock's like the newest character that just came out. Like, have everyone access to the new like make that whatever new banner unit came out, like kind of like what heroes are in Bloons TD Battle 2, where like you only get one of them, you can place them down, and they're basic, anybody can pretty much have them, and then all the other units are basically like stuff like Goku's, Vegeta's, and all them, and like you can ascend them and stuff like that, where like it goes all the way up to like, I don't know, UI or something. I think that would be cool. And then you could like send, like, you know, if you've played Bloons Battle or like Tower Defense Battle, right? You know that you can send out like other balloons to like the other side of the field. The way it's kind of like a strategy of, oh, if I send these over there, I can get more money, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. They do that, but it's like Cybermen, Pui Pui, like the fodder enemies. I think that would be really cool and a way to do PvP. This seems like a good start though, because basically what you can do is you can compete with your friends to see who gets the highest score with certain challenges or certain times and stuff like that. And I feel like that'd be really interesting. The thing is though, like they really have to make a lot of these and update it more frequently than something like Battlefield, because Battlefield updates like once every couple months, and it's like a month and a half I think per Battlefield. And those are like the gimmicks in there have been getting like easier and easier as it's been going on. This needs to have some quirky gimmicks. Like they've already seen a couple of them, like raising the stats of the enemies and making yourself weaker, or using mono teams, stuff like that. But that's stuff that we can do already. I want like wacky stuff, like make it so that the enemy has like, I don't know, increased super attack chance, or something that's gonna like really make things awkward. Or like if one of the challenges is permanently locked rotations, that would make things incredibly difficult. Or like say like randomly seals 2 characters every turn, then you're really like playing like, okay, if I'm definitely going to be sealed every single turn, how am I going to beat this event, right? You're going to want to build your teams around certain like aspects of the characters, and I feel like that'll allow us to have more variety in gameplay when it comes to these kinds of challenges. And I would like to see us get more stuff from these burst coins. Like just background music is like interesting, but like not anything crazy. Maybe if we got I don't know, like something like a couple sleeping guys or something, like we're able to buy like a bunch of sleeping guys, or like incredible gems or something, anything that besides just background music to give us more stuff. Maybe wallpapers. Like if they put wallpapers in here, that would be like really nice. Like cosmetic stuff, like in particular, would be really, really interesting. Like things that would like actually just like change, like wallpapers I think would be nice. Stickers, I don't see why not. Background music is fine. Maybe if they could like give us remixes of stuff, that would be interesting. I just want to see more content come out of this than just, hey, here's some background music, right? I would like to see us get more stuff for completing these, especially if they're going to be very difficult. Like if they're not going to be too hard, then I'm sure like they're only going to stick with the background music. But if it's just background music, like it says there's gonna be events to obtain background music as well, but like if it's just background music, that's kind of lame. I want to see more stuff with this. Though if it is like a sandbox kind of thing, that'd be also really good, because I feel like that's another thing that we're missing. It's just like a true sandbox mode where we just have like a stage, right? You go in and it's either you can pick between 1 enemy, 2 enemies, or like 3 or more, right? That way you can activate pretty much any unit's passive whenever you want, with infinite amount of turns, with infinite HP, and it doesn't attack. That way you're able to just permanently get rotations and make it like show off a character, give it the enemy the ability to get affected by all status effects. So that way you're able to 100% activate the passive of every single character in the entire game, right? The only thing about that is it'd be kind of weird. I feel like they should add like a menu to that to make it like do a certain kind of super attack. That way you can see like a nullification or a vibe or something like that. I feel like that would be another thing to make things interesting. But anyway, like it seems that they are going in the right direction by giving us more different styles of content. So let me know how you guys feel about burst mode, and if you guys are going to be actually trying it out when it does come out, because it is just for background music as of right now. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about burst mode and everything like that in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.